Hello Taurus, welcome to your reading. Hope you're all well, thanks for tuning in. It's Thursday the 23rd of April 2026. I'm going to do you guys a love tarot reading, see what you've got going on in love and connections and relationships and all that. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. It's a general collective reading for you Taurus, so it might not and probably won't resonate for all of you. Let's have a look. What does Taurus have going on in love? What messages do we have for Taurus in love? The King of Wands in reverse energy. So, energy that's not settled. Actions, behaviours, impulses. Something that's not going in any clear direction, or someone that's being a little bit difficult to deal with, or perhaps you're finding yourself a little bit difficult to deal with, Taurus. What else do we have for Taurus in love? Ten of Swords, yeah. Feeling very betrayed. Some of you, one of you, whoever it is. Feeling betrayed, wounded, not feeling in a very great place at all. Feeling like you've been stabbed in the back 10 times, which is never a nice feeling. That's a minor arcana for the Tower. That's a very rock bottom, defeated energy. What other messages do we have for Taurus in love? Page of Pentacles in reverse energy. Again, there's a lack of stability, or there's someone that's not really giving you a sense of stability at the moment. I mean, you've got the Page of Pentacles here in reverse. So yeah, that's someone that's lacking stability, or a connection that's not really going in any clear, stable direction. King of Wands in reverse could be dealing with, well, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or Taurus, that could be your energy. Feeling a bit scattered, not really knowing in which direction a connection is going. And you've got the King of Wands there in reverse, so could be dealing with someone that's a little bit unpredictable. Someone who's not really giving you any stability in a connection. Or you could be in a connection that is, well, a bit up in the air, to say the least. Messages for Taurus in love. Judgment. Is it time to make a judgment call? Are some of you weighing this up? Processing it? Deciding whether you're going to stick with this current energy or if you're going to move on? Is there some thinking going on regards to actions that have been taken and consequences? Is there some sort of spiritual awakening that you're coming to? Some sort of renewal, healing? You're trying to heal during this feeling of betrayal, this 10 swords in the back, this rock bottom. Are you trying to climb out of the bottom back to the top? Get yourself back on solid ground. So what could these be about for Taurus in love? Why is Judgment here for Taurus in love? Why is Judgment here for Taurus in love? Page of Wands in reverse. A lot of page energy, a lot of unpredictable energy here. There's someone here that you're connected to, Taurus, and I'm getting that it's someone else and not you. They're very in and out, unpredictable, possibly non-committal. very free flowing, but liking to stay free, non-committal, not committing to anything. Perhaps a bit of a player. Or someone that just doesn't really know what they want. They want this, they want that. They're very flitty. They sort of float from one thing to another, but they don't really commit to anything or anyone in particular. Two of Wands. Put that to the side a minute. So someone's waiting, you're waiting, they're waiting. There's possibly also choices to be made. Perhaps a choice of two. Perhaps you have two people in your energy, Taurus. Perhaps you have a King of Wands, a Page of Wands, a Page of Pentacles. Someone, you've got, possibly for one of you, you've got a choice between two here, or two paths that you could take. Both early days, but, well, I say early days, but one's a little bit more solid, but still not quite sure where they're going. And the other one is very fiery, perhaps full of desire, passion, just wants to be here, there and everywhere. And you're sort of thinking, well, neither two of these options are showing me much that's promised. Perhaps you're feeling betrayed by the pair of them. Two of Wands. Holding fire. But there's that little leaf of potential on the wand. But which way are you going to go? Where does the potential lie? And which of the potentials will actually turn into something tangible? There's something here that's delayed, stuck, or stuck in some sort of energy. It's not going any further. Page of Pentacles in reverse energy. Why is it here for Taurus in love? Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's that resistant sort of energy. Thinking Two of Wands here. Like I said, choices to be made. But resisting making, well, judgment is there. Perhaps you're getting to that point of making some sort of decision, but at the moment you're holding back. Maybe you're just weighing it all up, thinking about your options. But there is that hold for a moment, holding fire, holding back for the moment. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Taurus in love? Four of Wands in the upright. So is that, I mean, the Four of Wands, that's happiness, that's marriage, that's togetherness, that's commitment, weddings, celebrations, but more so about solid commitment, solid union, solid connection. And yeah, it could be as simple as someone's getting married. Or perhaps you're wondering if either one of these options are going to end up in marriage. Perhaps for one of you, you feel betrayed because you thought something was going to be long-term committed. And yeah, perhaps getting married at some point. And perhaps that's not the case and you're feeling quite betrayed by it. And now you're thinking, well, if this ain't going to turn into the sort of long-term stability that I wanted, perhaps it's time for me to walk away. There's also a waiting energy to see if something's going to turn into a longer-term commitment, a longer-term relationship, or perhaps, yeah, just long-term, something solid, committed, however that might go for you, or whatever your vision of that for yourself may be. Why is the King of Wands here in reverse energy for Taurus? I'll take you in a minute. Why is the King of Wands here in reverse energy for Taurus in love? Ace of Cups in reverse. That wanted to come out. Tell me about that Two of Wands that came out, please. Taurus in love. The Hanged Man. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. So for the King of Wands, when asked to clarify, we have got the Ten of Pentacles that came out there in reverse energy. The Ace of Cups came out in reverse energy. Why is the Ace of Cups here in reverse energy for Taurus in love? Eight of Swords. Sorry, Nine of Swords, excuse me. Yeah, Nine of Swords. There's something here, well, we know that, but there's something here that's not turning into a stable connection, situation, relationship, whatever it is. And there's a lack of love here, or you're feeling there's a lack of effort. Perhaps you're pouring into a connection more love and emotion than the other person is. There's this, you know all this, but you seem to still just be hanging on and waiting to see if it changes. Sort of very stuck in your head about it as well. You're thinking, perhaps you're overthinking this. I'm getting some sort of some heavy, not obsession, but thinking about this over and over and over and over and over again till you tire yourself out. The what ifs, the maybes, the truths that you already know about the situation, and then you're kind of trying to see it from every sort of perspective that you can, but you seem to keep coming back to the same outcome, the same sort of defeated feeling, defeated outcome. I'm getting that this person is offering you passion and desire and fun, but not the love and emotion that you're craving, and certainly not the commitment that you're craving. So, why is the Hanged Man here? Interesting. Why is the Hanged Man here for Taurus in love? The Ace of Wands, and we've got the Seven of Swords that came out. You're waiting because you want this new passionate beginning. You want to create something with this person, manifest something with them. You want to create something more. You're waiting for some new kind of rekindled or new fresh beginning that's full of fire, passion, being on the same page. I'm also getting for someone that you're waiting on perhaps you're not already involved with someone, but you're waiting on some sort of passionate new beginning. Perhaps you're just feeling a bit defeated in love and relationships at the minute, and you're waiting for something good to come along. Or perhaps you're going out there and getting it for yourself. Perhaps someone's bored of waiting around, waiting for something to happen, and they're going to go out and get it themselves. We've got the Seven of Swords here. I'm going to treat that as a separate card because that is a specific energy all of its own. Seven of Swords. Lies, deceit, someone being strategic, or someone who's lying, or someone that's acting in a very deceitful way, trying to get away with something or getting away with something. Perhaps there is some secrecy in this connection. Perhaps someone's keeping you a secret, or you're keeping them a secret, or there's just something secret here, something that's hidden, or something that someone's hiding. But I'm getting the strong energy of strategy. Someone who's very strategic. Why is the Four of Wands here for Taurus in love? The Devil. Huh. Yeah. So this could be could have some unhealthiness here, some sort of toxic, unhealthy energy between you both or within the connection. I'm getting a lot of temptation here, but more so I'm getting a lot of unhealthiness, sort of negative energy, stuck energy. And yeah, like I said earlier, some sort of obsessive energy. And there's the devil to confirm it. Page of Swords. Curious. Could be communication, obviously, between you both, messaging, but someone's curious. Someone's curious to find out something. And someone might be doing this in a very strategic way, so the other person doesn't realise that they're watching them. You could be watching this person, seeing what they're getting up to, because you don't trust them. Or maybe they don't trust you. I'm getting the energy of this is bringing out some very dark parts of you, Taurus. Or someone here it's bringing out a lot of their shadow side. Sort of dark habits or negative habits, or very habits that are out of character for someone. Why is the Page of Wands here in reverse energy for Taurus in love? Queen of Pentacles. Now, Taurus, that could be your energy. You're wanting stability. Perhaps you're very nurturing, you're very caring, you're trying to look after this, or you're very caring towards this person. And perhaps they're not quite showing you the same amount of care, consideration, and stable energy, and you're feeling quite betrayed by it. Now, that landed in the upright, so I'll take it in the upright. The Ace of Pentacles in the upright. I'm going to just need a whole new line. You've got a lot coming out today, Taurus. Ace of Pentacles. Alright. I'm going to switch deck a minute and get some fresh energy on this. Hello, Mr. Magician. We've got the Magician that's come out. Determined to turn this around, are you, Taurus? Tower in reverse. Are you determined to get what you want out of this person, Taurus? Are you not going to stop until you turn this person into a stable, committed type of a guy or a girl? Yeah, don't do it to the detriment of yourself, though. Someone's got to want to change. You can't change them. They've got to want to change. Tell me about that sneaky little Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Taurus in love? Justice in reverse, yeah. Someone's getting away with something here. Someone's not being fair. They're being deceptive. They're acting unfairly. They're acting sneakily. And they're getting away with it. Okay. They're getting away with it. But for how long are they getting away with it? Someone might think they're getting away with it for the moment. Someone's acting very, very unfairly. Page of Swords. Why is it here for Taurus in love? Eight of Wands in reverse. Who's panicking? Someone's panicking. Or there's something here about communication. There's something here. Someone's very curious to know something. And someone's not giving them the information that they want, or they're hiding the information that they want. There's a very stuck energy here about going forward, or feeling distant from someone. Someone's not telling you what you want to know, so you're trying to find it out for yourself. I'm getting that for someone. Why is the Devil here for Taurus in love? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And why is the Ace of Pentacles here in the upright for Taurus in love? Ten of Cups. Okay, so you're waiting for, I mean, some of you, maybe you have got a stable new beginning with someone. Four of Wands, Ten of Cups. Maybe there is a new beginning for some of you, and it's as simple as that. It's happy, it's healthy, it's going towards the same goals, the same visions, the same, you know, you're on the same page. And that's great. Good for you. That is, you know, that's always a good thing in this day and age, or any sort of time. That's what people want. We don't want to be messed around. We don't want to be mucked around. If you're on the same page, great. If you're not, well, let's stop wasting our time, shall we? Why is the Tower here in reverse for Taurus in love? Seven of Wands in reverse. Someone needs to drop their guard. They are dropping their guard, or someone's giving up, or in a state of giving up, in a state of feeling defeated, but they're still not letting this fall. They're still not letting this go. They're still resisting a change, even though they feel defeated, betrayed, and stuck in this situation. There's this, I'm getting a dependent energy, this codependency, this waiting, wishing, this sort of an illusion of hope. Why is the Magician here for Taurus in love? The Hanged Man in reverse, it just confirms it. Yeah, just stuck. Fearful of making a change, of fear of missing out, or fear of sacrificing that. What if it turns into a happy ever after? It's keeping you stuck, Taurus. It's keeping you stuck, stuckity stuck. Ace of Wands. Why is it here for Taurus in love? Temperance. Balance. Yeah, you're hoping for harmony, balance, being on the same page with this person. You're hoping to just bring it all together. Ten of Pentacles in reverse energy. Why is it here for Taurus? Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and you're holding on a little bit too tightly and trying to possibly control the outcome of this. I feel like I'm doing the same readings at the moment over and over again. This this thing of people holding on for people that they are clearly seeing they're getting frustrated. People are holding on for people that are not aligned with them, and they're getting frustrated, and they're, you know, doing their head in, doing their physical health in, their mental health in, and it's sad. It's sad, it's frustrating to see. Do I put these into their suits? Do I need to clarify these anymore? Let's just go one from the top of each deck, because I'm trying to get, I hate doing these, it sounds very negative, these sorts of readings, don't they? And I don't want to be a sort of consistently negative tarot reader, but I'm here to read the cards, and if that's what's in front of me, that's what I've got to read, and whatever messages come through for me while I'm reading. The Fool in reverse, Five of Wands in the upright, Four of Cups in the upright, Queen of Cups in the upright, Page of Pentacles in reverse again, Page of Cups in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse. I feel deflated just looking at this energy. I'll put them into their suits. One moment. I am getting the energy that I'm reading. I think this is possibly someone you've been dealing with for a while, Taurus. I think this person has betrayed you possibly a few times, or this person, I'm getting this person is in a consistent state of betrayal. They're very scared. They don't know what they want there, but I'm getting that you're still attached to this person, and it is still unhealthy. There's a lot of temptation there. There's a lot of, yeah, I'm not really getting sort of bad habits or addictions, but I'm getting that you're quite addicted to this person. You're quite tempted by this. This is a whole, there is a karmic energy here. There's a lesson to be learned. But I'm getting a more positive energy that you, while you are still connected to this person, you are starting to learn that lesson. You still feel betrayed. You still, there's sort of this hope that they might sort of miraculously change and become your knight or your princess or whatever in shining armor. But you're very aware of who this person is. You're very aware of their true colors. You're very aware of how they act, their patterns. It's almost like you're observing this person. Learning about them and learning about people's behavior all at the same time. I think this person has been in this energy for quite some time. I think they've got fear of commitment, or it's just the way they've always been. And I think at one point, I don't get the feeling that at one point you were holding on very tightly, kind of trying to control the outcome of this, but I'm getting the feeling that you're not quite you're still heavily attached to them, but you're still not as quite as controlled by it. It's almost like you're healing while you're connected to them. You're coming to a spiritual awakening, you're coming to a renewal within yourself while you are still connected to them. I think you know that this person's never going to change, or it's going to take a hell of a miracle for this person to change. And you're realizing that, this person might have said, yeah, we'll get together, we'll be together, commit to each other, maybe get married and all that sort of thing. I think there's been some conflict in the past, tension, perhaps arguments. But I think you're at the point of sort of, it is what it is. This is who they are. This is, you might still be connected to them and having sort of, physical or casual kind of connection with them. But ultimately, I don't think you're feeling as hurt by it anymore. There's still that hope. I think, I'm repeating myself now, but you're kind of healing yourself while you're connected to them. But I get the feeling that if someone else came along who offered you stability, commitment, clear intentions, clear feelings, someone who was stable and knew exactly what they wanted, and if that knight in shining armor came along, I don't think you would hesitate to leave this person behind. That's the energy that I'm getting. So this is what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you for tuning in. Hope it helped. Hope it resonated. If you liked the video, the reading, please give it a thumbs up to help my little channel grow. If you would like more readings from me, please click the bell at the top of my page and you will get a notification next time I do a reading. Good luck, best wishes, lots and lots of love. Until next time, Taurus. Bye-bye.